Hello guys, welcome back. As you can probably guess, Loki's on timeout because there are things he does that we probably haven't talked about too much, but he can work his influence on you like any god. You know how sometimes you'll just kind of get like a suggestion, and usually they're to your benefit, and you'll have a feeling of like whether you say it's Loki or the universe, you'll have a feeling I should go and get a donut, and you go and get a donut, something really good happens. Well, Loki can use that to get stuff he wants, like 2 robot cats that I couldn't figure out why the last month or so I've been looking at them because I was like, I was interested when they came out, but I thought they were too much money for, basically what they do. And all of a sudden I had this fantasy in my head of these robot cats that were going to do stuff that these cats don't do, and being in bed and reading and having a robot cat on my lap. None of that ever happened with these cats in the house. Loki wanted them. And since it's Loki, instead of just leaving them there and letting them work naturally, I'd keep playing with them and activating them, and they kept going off and going off and going off. And it was like when he went through his Furby phase, he drove me nuts with them, and this time it happened within a week. Congratulations, Loki. And I had put them in there. They're already, as you can guess, they're already in the living room, and I went for a walk to see my friends, and they're not out, unfortunately, so I came back. And he admitted on the way back, he was like, yeah, I influenced you. I wanted them. They're kitties. I'm like, since when do you want kitties? Because you wanted them because they're robots and they're annoying is why you wanted them. They're really, really loud. And they were cute for like the first couple days. They were adorable and you would hold them and they would purr. And it was wonderful. But then they never shut up. And so now we have a battery charger coming for a cat that's never going to be running, even though her batteries are in her, and another cat, and we have these rechargeable batteries coming, and it was all Loki wanting this stuff. I'm like, well, we'll have the battery charger and the batteries. We can always put them in something else. I planned ahead before I ordered anything. I was like, well, I have other stuff that runs on these kind of batteries. This will actually probably work out in my favor. But it was Loki wanting toys. And he went through this a while ago when he wanted statues of the Greek gods. I could not get rid of the desire to go out and buy Greek god statues. I couldn't figure out why. Loki made sure to do things to make sure he got his statues. And he went through it with his Furby phase, and he went through it with other phases. He's like a toddler sometimes. And Odin had seen his opportunity. If his brother was getting something, he was getting stuff too. So we've got a little tiny wolf in the hat on the way. And I'm just like, right now, I'm burnt out on animals. I'm burnt out on wolves. I'm burnt out on cats. I'm burnt out on every animal on the planet. It was just too much. It was like, I couldn't figure out why. I was like watching all these animal videos and wolf videos and everything, and I'm like, well, I normally do get very interested in stuff and I do watch it a while, so that is normal for me, but at the same time it was almost like something was pushing me, like if I kept doing this something was going to finally make sense or something. It was like almost like a compulsion of it will make sense once you've watched enough videos. So I was like, okay. I wasn't sure if it was like wolf or cat totem trying to come through or what it was. It was just the boys wanted entertained, and why not use the human puppet to entertain them? So it's okay. I still do love animals. I do love wolves, and I'm happy I gave to a wolf sanctuary, but it's at the same time, it's like they will spend your last dime and not, it seems, almost feels like they don't care. Then you're like eating ramen and they're like, what? And they're playing with their pet cat or whatever. It's just, I'm so tired now. I'm so incredibly tired. So that's what happened today. They decided they wanted their toys and it really didn't matter what I wanted. So he has 2 cats. The only good thing that came out of it is Nord always liked the sleeping one. So Nord's going to end up getting those. The 2 cats will just sit in there as ornaments. And Odin will have one more puppy because he wanted puppies so bad. He wanted me to wear the hat because he thought the hat would look nice on me. Well, they are gods, and sometimes what you want doesn't factor into anything. So I just figured I would share that with you. And I'm like, well, I'm glad we know now because he's still being Loki. He still tried for his 3rd cat. I said, don't you even think of it. I said, you go out and get a job at McDonald's and you can get your damn cat. So he's on timeout. I'm not talking to him right now. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.